hope you've been enjoying the show so far tonight. An incredible show and big surprise we have coming up. We have a wonderful singer-songwriter in from the UK, Nick Flavell, an incredible artist who has a brand new CD about to come out. You will recall that we've played many of Nick's songs from his very first CD titled Sometimes in the past, and Nick has brought today some new tracks for us to hear. So once again, welcome to the show, Nick Flavell.
Thanks a lot, Ken. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Nick, and we're really happy to have you here with us tonight. I'm so excited that you made the trip from the UK to Canada and to share with us some of your music. And, you know, just to let the listeners know a little bit about yourself, why don't you tell the listeners where you were born and where you reside now, and when was the first time you really got into music? When did music spark your interest first?
Well, I was born and raised in London, and I've lived there all my life. I first became a fan of music when I was probably about 2 years old, listening to the Beatles, Lou Reed, Bowie, Stones, and so on. I just thought it was absolutely amazing, sitting there and listening to this amazing music, and
you know,
it's a great experience.
It's funny, you know, growing up in Canada here, the Beatles were also one of the first bands that I was introduced to as a youngster. And I can remember back when I was 4 or 5 years old, my parents bought us the Hard Day's Night album and the Long Tall Sally album of the Beatles. And my sister and I spent hours and hours and hours listening to them on a tiny little record player with the lid that you lift up, and it's got the built-in speaker, and you can play like 33s and 78s and all that on them. It was not probably the best listening arrangement for us, but we couldn't help but listen over and over again to the Beatles' incredible music. And for me, Lou Reed is also an artist who I've always loved over the years, a wonderful writer and composer, as you are yourself. So, Nick, why don't you tell us a little bit about, you know, when you first started to get into the recording of music and that artistic expression?
I started as a teenager. Me and my best friend in London, we became big fans of like bands like The Cure and U2 and the Smiths and so on. And we both, like, as soon as we saw people on stage singing and performing live, we both thought that looks like a really good job. So we
yeah, yeah. If you're gonna go to work, I mean, you know, it's probably top of the list for sure.
Yeah, it was quite an attractive proposal. So.
Yeah, and you've brought some new tracks. You have a brand new CD now. Your first CD was titled Sometimes, and you have now a second CD ready to go. What's the title of this next CD?
Siberia.
And we're going to play now the very first track, I believe, and it is also titled the same as the album, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so now let's spin a little track from the brand new CD titled Siberia, Nick Flavell. once again from the brand new CD, Siberia, and the same titled song, Nick Flavell. And Nick, can you tell us a little bit about the journey that you went through in putting this most recent CD together? How many tracks on the CD? When did you start the writing and the recordings? And how long did it take you to bring all of these tracks together?
Well, some of the songs on the album I wrote like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I like to keep bring a few tunes from my sort of back catalogue, as well as new songs. And some of the songs I wrote just right at the last minute, and I was so impressed with them I thought I'd put them on the album as well.
Right on, right on. So how long did the process take?
The writing process took about maybe 6 weeks or 2 months, and recording maybe a month.
Not too bad, not too bad. Very quick, very quick.
But a lot of post-production work was involved as well at Ealing Studios. And
yeah, the mixing afterwards.
Yeah.
Very good. And how many tracks are on the CD?
10.
10 tracks. Excellent, excellent. So good value. And if you were to pick one song on the CD as being, a personal favorite, what would that song be and why?
Probably Heart of Darkness, I think.
Heart of Darkness?
Yeah.
And why is this your favorite?
Just the energy and the sort of power in the music, and it's very high-powered sort of song. And
very nice, very nice. And so you've brought a couple more tracks for us, and I think the next track you'd like us to spin is called Shine On.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's spin one more track here from Nick Flavell from the brand new CD titled Siberia, and the song Shine On.
So when this world starts dragging you down, and you're sick and tired of this mean old town, just raise your face up to the sun. You know you're not the only one. So when you're tired and you're feeling low, with nothing to say and nowhere to go, just lift your eyes up to the stars, 'cause there's a giant face on Mars. Shine on, shine on, sing a brighter song. Shine on, shine on, sing a brighter song. Hold on, you know it won't be long. Shine on, and sing a brighter song. So when the days are burning you out, and your golden heart is full of doubts, just lift your face up to the moon. 'Cause you'll be walking on it soon. Shine on, and sing a brighter song. Shine on, and sing a brighter
A little shine on. Nick Flavelle, who's here in the studio with us today. He came all the way from the UK to visit Canada. So tell me, Nick, how are you enjoying Canada so far? Are you enjoying the sights and the weather and the climate here in our fair country? Tell us a little bit about the differences between our country and yours so far from your gandering.
It's been raining a lot since I got here, but
Which isn't much different, is it?
it was actually sunny in London. But
Well, Canada blames you, my friend, for bringing that weather here, because for the last 4 weeks we've had real hot, humid weather here in Canada, which is kind of unusual for us as well. We do get that humidity throughout the summer, but not like we've had it this year. And I'm not sure if that's a testament to the whole global warming scene that we've got going around us or not, but I do love it here in this country, and we are appreciative of you coming down and enjoying a visit with us. It's been great so far. Tell us a little bit about how people can find you, Nick, like if they'd like to listen to some of your other tunes that we haven't played on tonight's show, if they'd like to read a little bit more about you, how can they find you?
you can find me on MySpace. I've got a big page there. You can also find me on Double K Records MySpace page. And I have a website coming up soon, so all the information regarding the website will be posted on the MySpace page as well.
Right on. And you're also on Facebook, aren't you?
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook as well. And you can also find Nick in our jam room, www.soulasylumpoetry.com. Click on the jam room and click on Nick Flavelle and listen to some of the samples of his music there. And soon, that brand new release for the new CD titled Siberia. Keep your eyes open for that. And remember to spell Nick's name. It's Nick Flavelle, last name Flavell. Do a Google search and check out the great music by this wonderful artist. Now, Nick, you've brought some more music for us tonight. You've got another song here. But before we play this last song in this segment, tell us a little bit about your future. What are your hopes and dreams, and what are you hoping to achieve down the road with your music?
Well, at the moment, I think I'll just soldier on, keep recording, keep pushing, and
keep creating. Creating for sure. Always keep creating. Yeah.
Keep writing. Everything seems to be progressing pretty well, and more people are getting on board, and yeah, looking good.
Great. And we're loving the tunes. I especially loved that first CD, and I'm so happy that you've come out with a second one. I'm going to take some time to listen to each song and fall into each piece. That first CD of yours had some great tunes, including the title track Sometimes, but also one of my favorites, Lift Me Up, which we've played many, many times on the show. It's just a very touching and beautiful ballad. You have a wonderful way with your pen and compositions, absolutely beautiful compositions and wonderful writing, Nick.
Thank you.
So now we'd like to play one more song. What would you like us to play? What would you like us to finish this segment off with?
It's a song called Mystery Girl, which is kind of a little bit similar to Lift Me Up in structure. It's a bit more simple than other songs I've written, but effective equally so.
Excellent. So now let's spin one more tune off the brand new CD titled Siberia, Nick Flavelle, and the song Mystery Girl.
Mystery girl, she's everything to me. She lights up my world as far as I can see, and she's always there when I need someone. She's always there for me. She's always there when I'm feeling low. She's always there for me. 'Cause she's my girl, and she rules my world. And she's my sun, shines on everyone. but she's always there when I need someone. She's always there for me. She's always there when I'm feeling low. She's always there for me. 'Cause she's my girl. She rules my world. And she's my sun. Shines on everyone.
Mystery Girl, Nick Flavel from the brand new CD, Siberia. Nick, it's been so great having you on the show, and I am enjoying the visit, and I can't wait for us to get out and see a couple of shows in the next couple of weeks. We're going to have a good time up here. Thanks so much for coming out and visiting us and for being on the show today. You're an incredible musician. Please do keep creating more music for us to play.
I will. Thanks a lot, and lovely country you got here as well.
Right on, right on. Nick Flavel from London, England. The Asylum, For Your Soul Show on Whistle Radio 102.7.